Alright, boys, here we are. We're about to go mow this $1 million house with the Toro Time Master. We mowed the backyard, but you're going to see some of the front yard too. Different things. I'm making sure this is topped off because I got to have it to the max in order to make it through the whole backyard of this house. Without it running out of gas. And it's a pretty big area in the back, but I cut it every week so the grass isn't too tall, so it lasts for a good little bit because it doesn't bog down. I was just showing you some of the big yard in the front, and I'm just reeling up this hose. I was trying to show you there, you couldn't really see it, but there's like a whole big yard in the front, and some natural area and stuff that I mow with the Scag. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a big yard and then some woods like between this and the road. And I mow all three of these houses. The one you're seeing straight in front of you, the one I'm on right now, and the one over to the left of this house. So I got three together here, and it's a lot of work. These are like, I call them the big three because I take care of all these weeds in the beds, all three of these houses, everything, trim all the bushes, mow everything, edge everything. And these gates are kind of a pain because they're like spring loaded, so like when you let go, they just like will slap you. They'll like, if you're not paying attention, they'll like hit you, because they're spring loaded. And sometimes your wheel of your mower tries to get caught in the little rungs and you're trying to push it open. So last few weeks I've been like holding the mower, still keeping it running, but just like holding the gate open and pulling the mower in with me, pulling the mower in backwards behind me, and that definitely seems to work better. So, but anyway, yeah, this is I'm still gonna have to edge everything and do a lot of other stuff, weed and different things. Yes, tight squeeze. But look at this pool. You see that rock? That's like a thing that you can dive off it. And then the other, it's like a hot tub that goes down to the pool, and like a rock that you jump off of. I'm not sure how that works because I don't know how the hot water would be dumping into the cold water. Like repeatedly all day. I'm not sure how that works, but anyway, I guess that's why I'm not in the pool business, but that's not why I'm not in the pool business. I'm just not in the pool business, so it's not really like my issue or whatever, right? But man, when I go by this pool, it's super hot out here. It's always like, man, it'd be nice you just jump in there just for 1 minute. See, they got their big unicorn thing, float. You got a light and outdoor speakers and stuff here, more lights. A lot of fun stuff to try to edge and trim around. And and then also like to my right here, it has like a 1 foot, like a hump that goes all the way up along here. I guess so like the water doesn't like fly into the neighbor's yard. I don't know. You see I'm kind of mowing up on the hump right now. But oh yeah, I also mow this yard to the left of us right now too. So it's like all these three in a row, which is good. It's really good. It's just a lot of work, because all these yards, they're probably an acre a piece. So it takes me like 4 hours, to do all these, to do these three, by myself. But it's cool. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but this backyard, like from the pool down, I mean, it's steep. It's not really steep right where I'm at right now. It is still a slope, but like you see like that 6 feet from the rocks, it's just like a boom. It's like a bank. So I know for a fact that my zero turn would hack that up pretty good. It would dig into it, and this is a pretty high-end property, so I told them that I would use this more in the back. But if I if I get a walk behind sometime, I might would try it on here. Let me know in the comments, like, if y'all think that like a floating deck walk behind would work on that back bank. It's a pretty steep bank. Like I said, you'll see me mowing it more here. So I filmed pretty much mowing this whole thing. You see them right over here, that it's just like a bank right up to those rocks, which I'm on a slope now, but it's like a real slope right up to that. So I don't know if you would just see, like, make lines over time, like where the traffic of the mower would be, and I might could go, the other way across, like from the fence to the rocks to the fence to the rocks, like opposite direction of them going now. But it'd be very short to do that with a big mower for sure. It'd be hard. It'd be hard to do those type of stripes. You can see now how it's kind of all slope, but real steep by the top. So yeah, this little Time Master, man, this thing's great. I've used it for this whole season, and I cut, I don't know, I use it on maybe like 5 or 6 properties like this a week. So I'm not using it all day every day, but I do use it a pretty good bit, because all my yards are kind of big, and whether I need to cut the front yard or the backyard or something with it on 5 or 6 different places every week, so so if I have a lot of bi-weeklies, which I do, then that means I probably use it on about, I don't know, 12 different properties or so. Some of those are are weekly cuts and stuff, but anyway, I'm not trying to do perfect stripes or anything right now. But they look nice, I'm just going along the fence, and then sometimes I do different stripes. That's why you can see kind of other lines in the grass. I kind of change up the patterns. But yeah, anyway, this mower does great, other than the fact that, as y'all know, with the sponge in the gas tank, it doesn't hold much gas at all. You have to fill it up every yard. But other than that, everything else about this mower I really like, just besides that gas tank. Still love my Turfmaster that I have. But like I had told you guys, I'm going to probably use the Turfmaster more, like when it comes to like leaves and heavy mulching and stuff, and then try to just save this mower just for like what we're doing right now, high end, actual grass cutting, and try not to like mulch up a lot of stuff with it, so that way I can get the cleanest cut possible out of it, during this cutting season. And plus I have to anyway, I need to use both of them for something. And I do take the Turfmaster out on my route every so often, because I don't want it to go bad, and if I don't use it for a while, I should just drain the gas out. You see there's a boat going by. We're almost done back here, and we still, to my left, or to my right now, down by the lake, I cut all that piece of grass with the push mower too, because he just had, like, this house was just built, and the seawall is new, and so like it's real soft down there under, it's new sod and stuff, real squishy, like, I mean, not like marshy squishy, but just the soil itself, is not really settled yet, so like you can kind of feel it being soft even with your feet. So some of those sections to my right down there, I will cut with the Scag or whatever, at different times. But for now, I got to push mow that down there too, outside the fence. And you can't really even see this house in this video really good. I thought you probably could, but you can't. Not that good. This house that I'm mowing right now, the house itself is a monster. I mean, it's 3 stories, and I mean, oh man, I don't know what the square footage is on it, but it's really big. Like, it's way more overbuilt compared to the one you see to my left and the one you see to my right. And both of those, are pretty, our $1 million late comb. So this one I'm mowing right now is probably actually, it's worth more than 1 million, because I think he paid $350 just for this lot, and it was wooded. The lot was wooded back in the day, and it's cool because I seen all that happen, because they just built it in like 1 year, because I mowed this yard for like 6 or 7 years, and it's always been just woods right where I'm at right now. It was woods. And now, you know, they have built all this. So, but it's cool, you know, and I got another yard. I didn't know if he would have me do the yard or not, you know. You never know when they're installing it or something, you know. They didn't talk to me or anything until it was actually time, you know, to start mowing it, and then he kind of, you know, he came over and talked to me. So, great guy that owns this house. I think I've only been doing it for 2 months, I think. Like this one in the middle. Now the houses on the right and the left I've been doing for many, many years. But anyway, here's that section I talked to you about where it's really soft, because all this seawall is new. And so like all the back filling, you know, hasn't really totally packed in yet. This part is pretty hard where I'm this little sliver right now. But yeah, another thing is some parts of this fence where it touches the ground is really annoying to weed eat. Even if you're at low throttle, it doesn't get every blade of grass that is like in the fence, and so that's kind of annoying too. Man. Sorry guys, it is Thursday night when I'm editing this video, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that is going out late. Things are crazy. But I'm going to get this out to you either tonight, Thursday night, or tomorrow morning, Friday morning, because I don't know how long this will take to, like, you know, render, and then I got to make a little title and, you know, all that stuff. But, yeah, I'm just kind of mowing this up down here. We're just going along, mowing. And yeah, this is the part right here. It's real soft right here. You know, all along this wall and all that. And so hopefully I will be able to mow this with a big mower like in the future. This part right here, and I end up just going straight across. You see, mowing this section of this other yard I mow, because you can't really get a big mower around this pole anyway. And while I'm already cutting this other part, you know, let's cut this part, and then that way, you know, it'll be done. Ooh. So we got this grass is not as nice here. This grass is new. You see out there it has that water carpet. That's cool. Like you can stand on that even though it floats. I've never used one, but I've seen the little kids. I say little kids, but like, you know, middle school age kids that live at this house, and they could just stand up on that foam thing. This is another yard mow. So yeah, I want to film this for you guys, because I know I've never showed this yard before, and they're always there because they work from home. And still a little risky with me even filming it like I am right now with the chest cam, but I still went for it, you know. So that way at least you can see this yard. Okay, this right here is like 1.5 feet, like a hump thing, which I believe is for drainage purposes, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, so like even this front big part, I just mow down kind of close to this little hump part, and then I take the TimeMaster on the hump so it keeps it looking real nice. I could weed eat this whole thing over and over, you know, back and forth over the hump, but, you know, I already have the push mower out to mow that backyard anyway, so I take it out. Oh yeah, and then straight ahead, you know, there's some little natural area here where I keep that kind of clean. And then also, out by the road, there's another new patch, you know, pretty good patch of new sod. Hey, look, might be a stripe or two in there. Not sure. But yeah, I gotta fix this line, as you can see along this part. Fix it up with the push mower here. Alright, almost done. Gonna load her up. Trailer. Fold up the handle. And then we're going to strap it. You see that bar right there? I just put the strap around that bar and then hook it back to this loop, which that's in the 2x4 stud that I made the shelf with. Cinch that and you're good to go. It holds it right against the wall. It's never moved anywhere, and I always ride like that. And so that's pretty much it. How y'all like my setup for trimming? See, I got this so it won't let the sweat drip down on your glasses. I got it taped right here on the back with some electrical tape, and pretty good. Just want to show you all that. Yeah, what do you think? Styling, don't you think? Thanks for watching.